Kini setelah seorang arsitek Tiongkok yang kedua menerima penghargaan bergengsi Pritzker Prize, Majalah SPACE dalam edisi ini mengarahkan perhatiannya pada arsitektur Tiongkok. Bidang ini belum mendapatkan sorotan kritis yang sama mendalamnya seperti arsitektur Jepang yang terdokumentasi dengan baik. Sejak diterapkannya kebijakan pintu terbuka pada tahun 1978, Tiongkok mengalami transformasi besar dalam lingkungan desainnya. Generasi baru arsitek yang muncul pada masa ini memimpin arah baru dalam wacana arsitektur sejak tahun 1990-an. Fokus utama pada bagian feature ini, yaitu Chang Yung Ho, secara luas dianggap sebagai salah satu tokoh paling berpengaruh di pusat gerakan ini, yang membentuk arah arsitektur Tiongkok kontemporer. Ulasan kritis. Pencapaian ini menyoroti pergeseran besar dalam lanskap arsitektur Tiongkok sejak reformasi ekonomi tahun 1978. Dengan latar belakang penghargaan Pritzker, simbol tertinggi dalam dunia arsitektur. Narasi ini menegaskan bahwa Tiongkok ini mulai mendapatkan pengakuan global setara dengan Jepang, yang sebelumnya lebih banyak disorot dalam diskursus arsitektur internasional. Fokus terhadap Chang Yung Ho mencerminkan perhatian pada tokoh yang tidak hanya mendesain bangunan, tetapi juga membentuk diskursus arsitektural melalui pengaruh budaya, pendidikan, dan pendekatan desain kontemporer. SPACE akan mengisi kekosongan dokumentasi kritis terhadap arsitektur Tiongkok, dan pada saat bersamaan, mengajak pembaca untuk melihat kebangkitan arsitektur negara tersebut tidak hanya sebagai produk pembangunan masif, melainkan juga sebagai karya intelektual dan budaya yang reflektif terhadap transisi sosial ekonomi yang lebih luas.
The white building is ours, and then in the back you see the silhouette of this tower. And then this is the pavilion by Yung Ho titled Vertical Glass House, built in 2013. This is a project that was conceived more than 20 years ago when he was teaching at UC Berkeley. And in many ways, this glass house is part of a very long line of research, among other lines of research that Yung Ho has been consistently exploring over the years. When one thinks about his early projects, I thought about the qualities of the transparency and the translucency in that early upside-down office, or later on in the Audi glass house, the glass fins, or the courtyard house surrounded by traditional architecture with a...
It's on the Huangpu River. And I think I have an interior, and then inside of it, you see the entire transparency, and then also you see the 4 different rooms with furniture on this level, totally empty on top, and then one with bathtub and another is in the glass house. The 4 rooms there's a living room, of course, and the dining and the kitchen, a bedroom, and the bath. So this is an earlier version of the design. I was trying to, like what we did in some installations. So this is a rangefinder in an exhibition installation which we call Search for Malevich. So looking through that particular device, and then you would discover a little cross. Actually, it's a 3-dimensional cross on the column, and it's being flattened by the viewfinder in a way. So the house looking from the lower level up would constitute a similar experience. And then here is on the upper level. From the bathroom, you see from the kitty corner would be the kitchen and dining room, and also the other rooms. They're not yet finished and furnished, but I just gave you an idea how life may happen in such a kind of a house. And from the lower level, there are 4 labs. So this house actually is a place for someone, a scholar, to be there to work and live for a rather extended stay, maybe a month or 2. It's not like in a hotel. the person needs spaces to work as well as to live. So what kind of a research people do there? I don't really know that much, but I think we are prepared if the person gonna study or research on cooking. So this is one of the labs. It's a kitchen. And then back upstairs, back to what we were discussing, if the transparency would define the project in certain ways. So here you can see, in order to have an unobstructed, continuous enclosure of glass, so the load-bearing walls are pulled inside of the house. So here, try to use this. So this is there are 4 load-bearing walls, and then to have a continuous and clean enclosure. So also at the corner, and you can see it, there is a water pool, and then with a courtyard wall on the outside. So it's a house, you may say it looks out, but it looks also back in. So it's an extroverted and introverted house at the same time. And then you see again the kitchen, the bathroom. And of course there's a concern also of the privacy. So we have a curtain that if you need it or you wish, you can close it around. So just to tell you, our house is practical to some extent. And then this is one of the facade, and you see a staircase leading up to the house on your right. And then from that house, and I'll go to talk about another house. It may not be about oxymoron, but it's very much about how a particular space organization would generate also maybe a particular lifestyle. So this is one of our oldest projects, and we did it in the late 1990s, in 98, I think. The house was completed. So at the time, actually, the starting point is, I'm sorry, put it back. It's right here, is imagining one house and being pulled apart and became 2 parts of a singular house. And although for that particular site, and we picked that one to build because it's on the hill, there are trees and so on. That idea was actually conceived much early on, and then only last year we were able to build a version like that. So here you see the split house, which was built 1998 in Beijing. To split house is to save the and also study on the right. The whole idea is about someone again who would do research, who would study something, and would dwell the house by leaving a guest to entertain. They can have a conversation or debate across the courtyard, and then a body of water goes the other direction, so it forms a cross. And then on the ground floor, there's a bedroom which you don't see, but you see a kitchen. And then you go. The reason was that the site and a big part of the budget is from this district in Hangzhou. Actually, the university was not prepared what to put in there, so they decided to enlist architects to help them. I was very happy to do that after teaching since 1985. So that was like 4 years ago. So anyway, and I just used all my experience and knowledge to imagine something. Had no idea if the school would take them seriously. So I recommend every single student coming to this university, because it's art-based, would learn to use hand to make things. So that's why these are either dormitories and also research the entire campus. So you can see of the dormitories to the learning or teaching spaces. The way the students live on this campus also start to be changing, put it that way. The first class in the morning starts at 8:30 every day, and the students, we were told by the school, now the students get up at 8:15.